Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
Hello, hello. Just testing a couple of things. 1 second. And had to deal with my lovely cat, my lovely Tams, who I was having a cuddle with after just finishing my dinner, and she's not very happy. She's not very happy. She's not getting all the cuddles anymore. Happy Wednesday. And hello, Marvellous, Meowvelous. Thank you so much for the resub. Lots of love. How are you? How are you, my lovelies? How's your week going? I had to spot fix a little issue with the starting screen there. As we, for some reason, had the ending message.
Even the smallest person.
Jiffy, hello. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. We did amazing things last stream. I cannot believe how generous everybody was with all of the gift subs. I was so taken aback by it. I'm considering moving my Friday streams to Saturdays. Not for that reason, but yeah, just in terms of scheduling. If I do that, then obviously I'll update it on the channel and all of that jazz. But yes, I have quite a few things to update you with actually in just a minute here. More Tams! Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I know. I love her. I love having her in here. I'm gonna get her a bed. For in here specifically, so she has a spot. She used to sleep on the little what is the word I'm looking for? Like a storage box. I've got like a plush storage box, and she used to sleep on that, but she seems to have gone off that for some reason. But yeah, when she's here on my lap, she will just, she loves to rub her head on the mic. So yeah. She'll come and she'll have a fuss for 10 minutes, and then she'll be like, oh, okay, I'm done. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I promise she gets lots of love and affection. She's just a needy girl, but I love her very much. But yes, welcome. We are back in Ilonzanor, of course. And I was doing a few things off stream this week. I am going to open my notes over here and get Stream Manager up. Lovely. Because I had to quickly make a couple of adjustments there. So I tried to set up some more fun things for the stream today. I tried to add sounds, so like sound alerts. But couldn't quite get it done in time for this stream, but they should be sorted for the weekend stream. Added a few new emotes, not approved yet. Again, they will be available on the weekend. I posted them in the Discord in announcements, but they are essentially a few of the status icons that show up over the dwarves' heads, which I think are quite cool and fun for emotes. But let me know what you guys think when you see them once they're approved. Yeah, so let's get into things. So when we left off, or when we finished last time, we had been focused on the Queen, of course, because she is just pure drama, which we love. In reality, we love it, even though she's very difficult. But I did quite a lot of cleaning. Oh my god, I spent the best part of an hour cleaning clothes, items. Yeah, I think in the session that I did this week, I probably removed / deleted it must have been at least 4,000 items, if not probably nearly 5,000 items, mostly of old clothing. Because yeah, I was basically trying to figure out how to best do it without upsetting the Queen, because she created a lot of the cloth that the clothes were made of. So that was a bit of it was a massive mistake on my part. And as far as I'm aware, I think if we'd have sold them, we could have possibly got around it, I think. But yeah, we just did a whole load of dumping. So we dumped all of the clothes into one spot, and then I used DF hack to essentially just destroy them. So what would happen with an atom smasher, I believe, but I'm not sure if an atom smasher gives them bad thoughts in the same way that throwing it into magma would. Don't know. If you know the answer, let me know, but I didn't test that out. But yes, when you destroy an item with DF hack, that doesn't happen. And also, we're into nearly 25 years of the fort now, so there was tons and tons and tons of old clothing. So yeah, I basically just did a big clean. But there's actually still old clothing around. It's not all gone, but we had a pretty good, as you can see, a pretty good cleanup. So that was good. What else was I up to? So we did a bit of work in here. So we've smoothed all of this out. Been getting this ready for, I'm going to have some more barracks in here. Did a little bit of engraving. This is the kind of thing that I do off stream because it just takes, ages to assign these, because what I've done here, this is Rizlu's barracks. Rizlu, the Riz Lord, we love him. He is a legend. 94 now. So it's had his birthday. 94-year-old Mace Lord, Riz Lord, legendary fighter, legendary maceman, teaching a new group of dwarves, of course. Here's his little bedroom and area that we're working on over here. We had an artifact that was made here. What was it now? Oh yes, it was so awesome. Yeah, so we have a jet cur, which I actually don't really know what it is, but it looks like a piano. But was very pleased with this. We're getting rid of all of this stone over here so that we can add in new barracks. And I have already added them, but we can't see them yet because we haven't done any decorating yet. Yeah, so we're making some improvements. I would like to work on the temple, I suppose, here, and then also our main, or it has been our main tavern. This was the first tavern that was ever made in the fort, and so it's the OG tavern and the one that I like to kind of have as the main tavern, even though we have this very fancy one that we made as a public tavern up here. I like it, but yeah, the original tavern is the one that I would really like to give a bit of a revamp. Yeah. Unicorns, we had a few unicorns die, still haven't had any foals born, but I think we were capped on them, so we discovered that last stream. So hopefully some more will be born. well, I have my fingers crossed anyway, because we definitely do not want, they're very important. You know, we can't just be losing all of our unicorns to old age. That would be horrendous. And you may have noticed there are some fluffies around. So yeah, I did a couple of tests on releasing the fluffy womblers, and it seems, so you can release them only into pits. So anything that's in a small cage, I learned, you can't burrow them in a normal burrow, but you can put them into like a pond or a pit. So I think if we were to put them in a, you know, if we perhaps made something like under the floor and then covered it in glass, we could put stuff in there, but otherwise they will just wander around, and they won't stay in the zone that you've assigned. So this is the little zone that I had them release into, but they just float around the place. But I don't know if anyone will take them as pets, because they are available as pets, but I have no clue whether anyone will, like, whether that's even possible. Obviously, I've seen dwarves with hamsters or guinea pigs, and I think they are of the same like creature type. So maybe that will work. Did we have a baby born? I think that was the end of last stream as well. Because yes, we marked it here. So that was a really cool moment. So one of the new recruits in Rizlu's squad gave birth during their first training session. That was pretty cool. Enjoyed that. I spent a little bit of time getting to know the stream manager as well on Twitch, because I use Streamlabs. So I was looking at how to do predictions and polls, because I know a few people bought that up last stream as well. So for example, when we get artifacts being made, so we can predict what they are going to make if we want to. So yeah, we'll see if we can give that a go this stream as well. Okay. So let's do a little checkup on the queen in just a second. Hopefully the game sound sounds good this stream. Our music, we did turn up the volume last time. Let me just double check where we're at. Do we like the cabin sounds? I quite enjoy them. I find them quite relaxing actually. Right, so we have the queen. So she's still haggard, but we managed to get her back from haggard. So we know it's possible, and we can do it again, I believe. But she needs to go outside soon. And Alatha, where are we at? Wait, what? When did this happen? We've upgraded from friends. Wait, is she the same? So it's not the same for her. So she's not quite sure yet. Still got a ways to go. But I don't know. I don't know if lover comes after kindred spirit. Ooh, juicy. Well, we shall see. We just need a bit more time. So, yeah, just did a lot of tidying up, and also assigned a few things in here. So we have some of our war unicorn skeletons here, or what should I call them? What's the word? Excuse me, that I'm looking for. It's like a not a shrine, but a memorial, I think is maybe the word I was looking for. because we have a lot. We have a lot of them here. And this was the idea of this chamber, is to honour the war unicorns that have been trained and that have fought with our military dwarves. And oh my god, cleaning out the butcher's workshop. That was a nightmare. That was a nightmare. I was honestly scrolling through the list for like 15 minutes because there were 20 years of body parts in that workshop. And some of them we wanted to keep because there were unicorn horns and parts and bones that we want to keep. So I couldn't just delete all of them. Yeah, but a good amount of cleaning was done. A good amount of admin. And yeah, as I say, we have some specific engravings here. So for each of the specific unicorns, they have a little bit about them, and on the wall here as well. So little lore things. And I'll do another session like that for our tombs at some stage as well. I don't know what it is last couple of weeks, but I feel I've been a couple of streams now where I've come on with mouth injuries, where I've like bitten myself. Like it was I bit my tongue last week, I think, when I was eating something and talking at the same time, and I bit my cheek the other day. Oh my god, it was. Oh no, it was not good. Right, so he's socialising by himself. We're praying. But we've got enough food, we've got enough drink. So we need to get them outside. They also have a little library now as well. So that's another thing. If she needs to think abstractly, we can do that. Who is fighting? What's going on? An agitated opossum. She's fighting an opossum. Oh god, she just beats it. Okay. That's horrifying. Why are you up in a tree? So I removed some of the dwarfs from the main. Wait, oh, there we go. I removed some of the dwarfs from the main burrow so they could come and fetch maple wood for our library. So she decided to chase an opossum up. Oh, Ingus! I remember this guy dying up in the tree. He just went up in a tree and died for no reason. Just like dehydrated or whatever. I don't know why. So sad. Why do dwarves do that? They just get themselves stuck. Is that what she's doing as well? Yeah, so she's now stuck in a tree as well, it seems. Well, you see, I used to climb a lot of trees as a kid. And I would always be told, don't climb up if you can't climb down. So, Zan, I don't know what to tell you. And now what are you doing? Oh, we're picking these up, that's good. Do we understand templates? A manual. It concerns the use of models and templates in engineering. Cool. How are we going to get her down? Because if we chop this tree, is she going to get injured? Oh, Zan, you idiot. honestly. Oh my god, and blow darts. I deleted at least 500 blow darts from the ant people that live in the caverns. Yeah. Yeah, it's just items like littering up the map, basically. Well, Zan, hold tight, because we're gonna get you down. Although that's just been cancelled, so... She can't get to like another tree. She's literally stuck on right on the edge of the map. Sorry, gal. But, yeah, and we're gonna have to get somebody who's... Right. Carpenter. They're dressed in yellow, I think. Or I can just look here, actually. Yeah. But this is definitely... Maybe he's just going to be stuck up there. Ingiz. That was a long time ago. Oh my god, what? Ah, okay. So another place that traders have just dropped a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. I won't complain. Has this rooster been here for like God knows how many years in a cage? Oh my god. Wait, is it on our list? Or will it not be until it's in the fort? Oh my god, we have so many bears now as well, by the way. We're having to have a bit of a massive cull of animals. Getting rid of the yaks, I think. I don't think we need the yaks, to be honest. I think we should just get rid. See if anyone picks them up. No, not yet. This roost... I mean, you don't have to technically feed birds, do you? Still, God knows how many years, excuse me, he's been in there. I have no idea. It must be like 10 years. The immortal rooster. I bet you anything he dies as soon as we let him out of the cage. Right, people are coming here to drink stuff, so... Yeah, no. We can come and fetch everything else. Is anyone coming? Oh. So she was just chilling, basically, Zan. You were just trolling me. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we're throwing a tantrum while worshipping. Okay. Have we chopped some of that maple down? Slowly but surely. Okay. I'm a bit worried about doing this, but if I unburrow the other because I don't know. Right, we'll just have to do it for now because we need them about. Look at the baby bears! They're so small! Oh my god! They're so small. So cute. I love it. So yeah, we're gonna have people running all over the place now. And barrels. For some reason we don't seem to be reusing any barrels, which is odd. Don't know what's going on there. Okay. So we're training up. Training up. Very nice. How are we doing? Expert already. Very nice. And we should have... We've just made another set of steel. I think we could do with another again as well. Steel helm. Steel breastplate. Pretty sure we have lots of high boots already because our queen loves boots, so we've been making quite a lot of boots just a bit randomly. Greaves, gauntlets, we need steel gauntlets. Is that it? Helm, breastplate, high boot? I think it is. Excuse me. Yes. We haven't done any smelting in a very long time. But we have gold apparently. So why are we not smelting that? Very good. And we are making new clothes in dwarven sizes, finally. So we are training up. Nice. Vampires doing nothing. He's attending a meeting with himself, of course. My favourite kind. We should do some decorating around here. But I like to try and assign engravings with specific images, so it's just a bit of a... can be a little bit boring. Okay, let's go. I want to see what we're gonna catch. And satyrs, so we still need to do something with our satyrs. Look at all this meat, oh my god. Doras, cook! Cook quickly, my man. I think we're gonna just have to we're gonna have to make so much food, oh my god. Food stockpile 24. Yeah. Because it's going to start piling up. He can't cook fast enough. Holy moly. We've got a lot. We've got a lot to get rid of. Let's just make it a bit bigger. because we're getting rid of a lot of things. Yeah, guys, let me know how all the sound sounds. If my voice is good with the music level, etc. Or if anything needs adjusting, just let me know. Is this Guildhall? This looks rather nice now. There we are. Wait, what? Not established yet. So I put a nice mitten. I think it was a mitten. Ninuli said. The very fancy unicorn leather mitten. The one punch mitten in our crafting, our crafts dwarf guild. This should be done now. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at it. Oh, I love it. It's very pink. It's very on theme for me. Sounds good. Very good. I'm glad. Got off a work call, so I've missed loads. Oh, don't worry. I was just going on about the cleaning up that I did in the week. Nothing big. But I am hoping that we get some more progress with our relationship simulator. Risley's named his mace. Bestowed. Oh, can someone want to look this word up? If not, I'll make a note of it and do it later. Risley names his mace. The mace, because he's a mace lord. That's such a cool name. Zilarura. We're going to roll the R's because it sounds nice. Zilarura. That is so pretty. I want to know what it means. We will look at it in a bit. She wants to wander. And what are you doing? Not much. You gonna hang out? You gonna socialise? No? Okay. Have some dinner? Ooh. Oh dear, we missed Asen's mandate. Okay. Right. Training. We have several empty squads. If we set them to train, then we can start assigning these big projects. We can start doing some fun redesigning and improving of things. No longer One Punch Man, but now is singular wallop dwarf. Yeah. Just mega mitten. I want to translate that into dwarvish. Or like mega. I don't think we have the word mega, but mitten we'll have, of course. So like mighty, maybe. Mighty mitten. Yeah. Definitely. We've got to do something with that at some point. Okay. Let's have a look at our squads. Just having, do I need to move this chat box at all here? I know it's not really visible in all areas. When this is open, for example, it starts, we can't see it. But okay, so we have Moon Stance, Moon Fate. This is Lorban. So these were our legendaries at the time. Moon Fangs. So he came from our settlement, which is why I kind of singled him out, kind of. But maybe he shouldn't be captain because, I mean, he just doesn't have the skills, really. Okay. So legendary spear dwarf, we want them to not be in other squads. Unless we've already removed them. So actually we want so the moon trance is here. What's the easiest way to do this? They should be training anyway, I think. Yes. Oh, and we want to get rid of a few things. So we can Kakapos, I just don't. Should we just kill them? Because I was butchering them, but I just don't care anymore, to be honest. But I think these are outside the burrow, as far as I'm aware. Yes, we just don't. Anything else? I just, these Kakapos, I feel kind of bad, but. And then if we do, oh, just the agitated stuff. Agitated parrots. But it's, yeah, this is like top tier military dwarf training. Agitated parrots. Just throw a whole load of parrots and yeah, just fine. These are actually our most trained of all, but I just want to get rid of them. We are overdue. Look at all the bears! Oh, so cute baby bears. Makes me happy. And so the carnage begins. Oh dear. Alright, so is this switched on? Okay. So yeah, we can take out this legendary squad now. Rakos squad, the great and mighty. Oh my god, here they come. I mean, this is rather awful. I do feel a bit bad for these parrots, but they're agitated, so. Oh, we just. Yeah, okay. Just. Sometimes you've just got to. Oh. Sometimes you just got to get rid of some exotic animals, you know? So, yeah. It's a bloodbath. Oh no. Okay, we have loads of people outside the burrow right now. Okay. Like tons and tons and tons, so. Just thinking. So I just unassigned who I wanted outside. So we'll just get everybody reassigned. And apparently I'm going to block switch. Hello Neebs, how are you? Lovely to see you again. Have a good rest. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry that you have to travel far. Yeah, rubbish. Have a nice sleep. Right, so we need to get everybody back inside. I'm fine. Good. Glad to hear it. Yes, not bad at all, thank you. Not bad at all. Had a delicious curry for my dinner, although I'm now I sound like I'm burping. I'm not burping. It's like a rumble. Rumbly. Yeah. So I apologise. Right, so we need everybody. Please come inside. Okay, what we got? Goblin. Bowman. Oh, okay. How many we got? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Wave of 12. Probably adjust the difficulty settings. So although it might be pop related, I'm not sure. We got 12. Who else is outside? Luckily, I think we do have a lot of people training at the moment. So moon trances, I think. Do we get them involved? I don't think they're all geared yet. Let's bring you up here. See who else we've got potentially stuck outside. Oh, we've got a... Yeah. That was bound to happen, wasn't it? Come back inside, bro. Maybe we need some other entrances, potentially, on this side as well. Roderick, hello, welcome. What biome are you in? I've not seen that colour palette yet. This is a good forest biome. And you will notice it on the map, looking kind of pinky coloured. Good biome forest. Let's see. I can't see anyone up here. I'm going to cancel these just in case. Okay. So I think it looks like just Nish needs to get inside. Ooh, you're a bit close. Oh. Goblin thieves, popping out. Nish, my friend. Oh, please go inside. Oh no. Nish is maybe going to get caught. Yeah, you run, Nish. Because it's going to take a while to get the guys. Oh, how far away are they? Ooh, taking their sweet time. Taking their sweet time. Please get inside. Oh, the bears. Oh no. Nil? No, not Nil. He's our legendary carpenter. Please don't die. Oh my god. Nil! 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 Oh no, not Nil! He's our legendary. No, please get out. Oh no. Where are the others? Are they all there? We caught a bunch of them, I think. Oh, Nil, don't die, Nil. No! Get back inside! Oh, this bear. I'm glad the bears can swim. So it seems. Experiencing mortal fear. Yes. Nil, bro. Sorry, not bro, sis. Woof. You did some damage with that pick, didn't you? Heck. Oh yeah, you're strong as heck because you're a miner as well. Is that all of them? Yeah, they're all dead. That was a close one. Are you meant to be... Oh my god, someone come for poor Nil, please. This bear! These poor bears. Yeah, hurry! Come on. Get her to the hospital now. Quick time. Chop, chop. She is our only legendary carpenter. We should definitely do some more work on the hospital as well. It's a bit rubbish, isn't it?
And enter.
Jesus Christ G! Welcome, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Welcome, Melon. Who is this? Stressed? What are you stressed about, bro? Wait a minute. Have we missed... Oh, where's our diagnos... So, Deduk. Scholar. Yes, I remember you. We have 2 surgeons. 1 bone doctor. Deduk, my pal. What now? Oh, Kiwi. This is still going on. Oh no, of course, because they all went... Oh, oops. So we're just releasing agitated animals now into... Yep, okay. Perhaps not the best of plans. But that siege, we took care of that fairly quickly. Although, yeah, Nil had a bit of a rough time there. So I don't think we had any teeth going everywhere this time, so that's good. Don't need to worry about that. Oh yes, lots of nice body parts, lovely. What is this here? We've got a foot, we've got another foot, we've got a leg. Oh, we do have some teeth here. Yep, of course we do. What else? What else? What else we got? Anything? This is gonna go straight into the magma. Goblin cage. We shall keep you for training some of our new recruits. I think we shall make good use of you. Wait. Yeah, another one here. So we caught most of them. So lots of hands and feet being chopped off. We seem to have a thing for that. I'm noticing a pattern here, which is grim, and I kind of like it, not gonna lie. I have nothing against this. A bit dark, but you know, that's kind of why we play Dwarf Fortress. Where did you come from? And why are you outside the burrow? Where are you going? What are you... Why do they get... Like, there's so much to drink in the fortress. Why are you doing this? You're going for a goblet? Ugh. Such a pain. There aren't enough goblets in the fortress, no? We do need to replace them with gold though, because they are silver. That we've had silver. But silver is on brand. We are the silvery lanterns. Sorry about this, everybody. This is a rather gruesome job, isn't it? But needs must. Now, have we... Oh, we have a dead thing. Okay. Are we training up our bears? Because war bears are hard AF. Seriously. So the black bears we can't, so they're going to end up being used for other things, unfortunately for them. But grizzly bears we can war train. So not only are we going to have our war unicorns, we're going to have war bears.
Even the smallest.
Yeknud, hello! Thank you so much for the resub, my darling. How are you? Yes, not bad, thank you, not bad. We just dealt with a little siege. Possibly need to sort out some difficulty settings, or so I'm not sure if it's because of the pop or something. There's no reason that we shouldn't be training all of these up as well, to be honest, in case we do get attacked. And we lost a lot of males, unfortunately. You know, that is the risk of sending all of the boys out to do the fighting. No good. Oh, we've already trained these. Okay, cool. So we've done that. And we can assign them. And, oops, here are... Wait, what? What did I just do? Accidentally assigned them to somebody. Yeah, and they got instantly named. I have no idea who just got those. Somebody who doesn't need you. Rith Glassmaker, no. And Zolban, oh no, that's his guinea pig. Unavailable as pet. Okay. What have I done? some of these unicorns are getting old. Some of them are dying of old age now. So, if you're just joining the stream, welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you here. We are in the Fort of Ilonzanor, continuing our main storyline, our main story fort with the Silvery Lanterns, part of the Lanterns of Medicine. Focusing on trying to build up our military at the moment and work on a few improvements so we can send some more squads out to take some new settlements and expand. The key focus is to get this fort to a point where it will be very safe if we retire it so we can expand our civ. That is the hope, that is the dream, so that when we get to adventure mode release time, our civilization will survive. There were 12 goblins, so I think I probably need to look at the settings, because I don't think I've had any sieges with more than 12 units for quite a while. There was a larger one a while back. Yeah, I'll make sure that it kind of scales up a bit. A human caravan. Can we clean all the corpses away from the trading post? I mean, we need to start putting things away because we just have tons of stuff everywhere, including things that have been dropped by merchants from decades ago. I mean, what are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? Why are you in the trees? No, Mal, what are you doing? Why are you having a training session in a tree? Why are you reliving trauma? Did something scare you and then you ran up the tree? Is that what happened? Something scared you and you ran up a tree. Okay. There was nothing there. There's nothing there, bro. Oh damn. We had something big get dropped here, obviously, and we need to bring some things inside. But I might have to just lock these for the time being because they're causing problems. Oh, it's a peregrine, of course. Of course it's a peregrine. He's just hopping all over the place. No, Mal, you crazy dude. Where is he going? We've got bears out here as well who shouldn't be. Oh, the traitors. No, Mal, where are you going? I mean, I'm so invested in what he's doing now. Where? What? Have you just become have you just decided to live in the trees now? Do you have any relations? No. Yeah, you're thirsty. Get out the trees. Where are you going? I'm so confused right now. Have you gone all the way over here to get out of the tree? Oh my goodness. There was nowhere else to get down from the trees. Well, I'm glad he's not just gonna be stuck and die anyway. Which way are you going? Why are you going like the longest possible way to come back? Oh my god. Oh, these dwarves, honestly. Be crazy. I think we need another entrance on this side. She'll do that in a minute. Oh my god, everybody's traumatized. They've arrived to trade. And there's just corpses everywhere. But we have a lot of food to trade, so let's do it. We can't give enough food away at this point because we are never going to eat it all. Never, you know. Wow, why do we only have 500 drink? I remember someone saying in a previous stream that the only purpose of getting married in DF is to have kids. But I have 2 married women in my fortress now. That's so cute, really? I think I have heard people mention like same-sex marriages, but I haven't heard, like I've only like seen it mentioned, but that's really cute. Right, so we're bringing things up. Yeah, what's going on with our drink? Has this been cancelled for some reason? Oh no, okay, so we are doing it. Do we need another still? To be honest, the fact that we've got this far with only 1 still is quite impressive. So maybe it's time. Because we're just getting lots of stuff at this point. Where shall we? Should we put them side by side? I think that looks kind of good. Oh god, is this schist or I think it's clay? Pretty sure it's clay stone. We have lots of maple now! Yay! Okay. Yeah, clay stone. Sunshine. So we're saving all the sunshine because in the year of 175, on the 25th year of the fort, quarter centenary is it called, we will be having our Sunshine Festival. And he is hoping that our queen might have a new lover by then. May even be remarried. We'll see. We'll see. I keep meaning to make time to trim my my fringe or bangs back in. It's this time of year is always so busy getting back to work and everything. I only ever have more than one kitchen or stove I'm using stockpile, imports and exports. Aha. Yeah, honestly, Domas, he is such a rock star and we need to give him well, yeah, he's a very important man in Ilonzanor. He's getting a little bit grumpy, so you with family. Oh, you need some time together. You need some time off. Well, you will get some time off soon, pal. You will. But his girlfriend's training very hard. Wait a minute, are you... Was that Lonor as in the Duchess, or... I need to make note of some of the relationships that are going on. Wait. No. No, I always completely confuse them. Law and Lolor. Oh, she's happy. She's a happy girl. Legendary High Master. Yeah, animal trainer. Okay. I want to make her the head of a guild, ideally. Marks Dwarves. We could do with some more Marks Dwarves. Other squads, appointed officials, nobility, those with infants. I suppose we should. Potential, range potential. Why are we getting these high scores when they have no relevant skills? A bit confused. Tholtig, pretty sure he's married. Nil, I'm not sure. Oops. Nil, what are you all about, Nil? Wait. Okay. Legendary Stonecrafter. She's the only one we've got actually, so Tholtig? Again, I feel like because we're gonna just have to deal with the fact that people have families at some stage. Okay. Oh, so I don't think we can make somebody the head of a guild technically, but I know that guilds are, I don't know, I haven't used a lot of guilds, but I know that they're all about, like, the point of them is essentially to share skills and to have them teach each other, right? So she's our best animal trainer, so yeah. The moon fangs. Okay, so what do we want to do with our... Let's just a quick royalty check here. Sleeping, okay. But how are we doing? Friend, so she sees him as a friend. He likes her a little bit more, so he's kind of in the friend zone right now. How are we doing on the wine? And we need to get them outside. They could do with a way of getting up to the surface separately from... We can close this area off, and this can be their little outside space. And to be honest, we can remove this now, because my plan was to make this their little tavern area, but that didn't really work out. So we can actually remove this now. And have the grass grow back. It's going to look ugly for a bit, but so yeah, if we want to get them outside, we were going to make another entrance as well here. If we do, I just don't like to open up more points of potential issue. Unicorns, please have babies. Please. Thank you. From DF Hack. If sorting is done by melee potential, the systems are arranged based on genetic predispositions as well as body size. Dwarves and other humanoid creatures with higher ratings are expected to be more effective if they train their Oh, I see. Thank you. What are we all doing here? Gathering plants? What are we gathering, people? Not sure. There's nothing there. But okay. Because this was for the feather tree eggs. But there aren't any right now. Yeah. Okay. But if we want to get our royalty outside, we're going to have to bring it down through here, which is a bit annoying. How do we want to do this? If we bring it across and down. Where are we going to put this? That's also going to look good. This is the difficult thing. Because we want to keep it central but not have it way off somewhere. If we do it here, then it means we can have access to building it from here. But so maybe if we make a set of stairs here, potentially, that kind of works up to this point. And then bring it over. This could work. This is all going to be aquifer, isn't it? Oh joy. Oh joy, oh joy. Okay. Oh, what a pain. So... yes. If we just do it like this. So we'll have access from here. That makes it easier. And make sure it's in the burrow. This is going to be a designation nightmare. Ugh. So we are going to satisfy the wander need by letting them gather some plants outside. So this is a guild hall, but I have no idea what it was meant to be for. Farmer's Guild Hall. This does not belong up here, really. And we need to have a plan for the tavern as well, because this needs a bit of a revamp. Okay. Might work to have them gather plants in the caverns too. Yes, that would work. But keeping them, finding a spot that's not too difficult to close off in the caverns. So, wait 1 second. If we go, yeah, this is fairly high up, this first one, as in there are quite a few Z levels in height. So, yeah, closing that off, I think, would be a lot more effort. But the Queen's never been in the caverns, I don't think. Well, she's an elf that's older than the known world, so she's probably been at all kinds of places that we're not aware of. But yeah, we need to sort this out as well. But this is a lot cleaner. Got rid of most of the spare stone sitting around in the tombs, so they look a lot neater now. Although I think we also need to do a few more. Unfortunately, you can never really have enough tombs. Always making sure we have got enough. And there's probably a few that we still haven't assigned properly. So, where's our music? Is it because we are... Yeah, what are we going to do with this tavern? Besides just making it into a larger thing of the same shape, essentially. Or do we do something new for the Sunshine Festival? Hiding stone can sometimes be a cheap way. Yeah. We can discover if you hide the material that was used to construct a building. It hides the entire thing. Oh. That's fun. That's very fun. We have... I mean, we'll be able to buy the whole lot anyway if we want, but we have so much stuff at this stage. Say we need more storage space actually. I think the music is sort of bugging out a bit for some reason. Gems, do we want gems? Not really. Blocks, nah. Glass, we can make glass. No. Instruments, maybe a few instruments. Silver Kess sounds nice. Matter. Gofeng, no idea what that is. We'll have one. Yep. Yep. We'll have two. No idea what it is, but we'll take two. A cat. We can get a boy cat. Ooh. Now we will have to keep them under control. But we do need a boy cat. Because we only have one girl cat. What else have we got? A grackle? What's a grackle? Above ground vermin? Oh, it's a bird. Okay. Okay. I knew I'd heard the words somewhere before. Oh yes, all of that, please. Lovely, lovely. Blueberry wine, cranberry wine. A rye beer. Canoa beer. I saw that was someone's favourite the other day. Cannot remember who, but someone. All of your alcoholic beverages, please. Any good picks? Not really. Silver stuff, iron. Morning stars. Why not? Let's take a couple. Large things. We don't have a lot of, we only have a couple of humans. And we have tons of clothing. So I don't think we actually need any of these. But maybe a few shoes for good measure. Maybe. Socks, why not? Never have enough socks.
Speak, friend, and enter.
Blind! Good sir! Is that you? Hello, hello. Mittens. No, I don't know if this is true, but I read somewhere that if a few of your dwarves, if some of them have like a clothing item that other people don't have, that it makes everybody upset because they see that someone else has something they don't, and it makes them unhappy. That makes sense to me logically, but I don't know if it's actually true. I read it, so I can't remember where I read that. Probably on Reddit in a Reddit comment or something. But so I've like avoided gloves and mittens. But I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. I need to check it. We have so many chests as well, and sand. Is there anything else we need? I don't think so. That's why my entire fortress has loincloths now. Oh, okay. What happened to the legendary one that you were talking about the other day? Or that you posted in the Discord? Was that a different fort, or is it the same one? Because there's definitely a big thing going off with loincloths in your fort. It's like a statement now. Some pretty things. And earrings. Is it the same with jewellery as well? I bet it is. Retired that fortress, but it's still there. Ah, very nice. I don't want to take the risk of everybody just wanting jewellery all of a sudden. The jealousy is intense. The dwarvish jealousy. We're going to have enough meat for a long time. Yeah. Plants, I mean, we have so many plants. I do not need to buy them. But fruit, yeah. We'll do fruit. Large sperm whale leather loincloth. That's an interesting fashion choice that I have not seen before. In fact, you know what? I'm buying it. Why not? Why the heck not? It's the books I'm interested in, really. At this stage. Fortress of Loin. No, earrings they pick up on their own. It satisfies. Acquire something need. Ah, okay. So, I'm still trying to get the queen to pick up a crown, but she's just not interested anymore. Do not need food. And I learned that these items are only useful for adventure mode. because I wondered, like the first few forts that I played, I bought a whole load of items through trading because I thought, oh, they must be really interesting, important items. Like I've not seen these before, and I had like ladles and all kinds of random crap, and I didn't realize it was just useless. So I had all these things. I was like, why is no one using them? But yeah. Whack-a-mole! Hello, good evening. How are you? I make a ton of bone crafts to sell. Ah, they're all wearing crowns. Wearing 2 to 4 crowns at a time. That's pretty cool. I'll just buy them, why not? A pouch, that's cute. Okay, now, commentary on the wedge sounds very interesting. We have several things on hardness already. Mineral remedies. We have this, I'm sure. We have this as well. This, no? Hardness for the beginning practitioner. I don't think we actually have that, but... always books and always paper. And now we give you some ready meals. Here you go, dear humans. It's just, we should, oh, seed barrel, actually, no. I could just get rid of, like, we have so much food. Can I trade then off for a gift? They're ecstatic, they can't wait to fill their faces with our legendary chow. It's so good. Yep, they do. They leave our fortress with crates, with barrels and barrels full of ready meals. We are well known across the land as just a drive-through, basically. Just pull the carts up. We've got all the yak roast. Fill your boots. Give us all of your gems. Give us all of your most valuable items, and we will give you the best unicorn roast you've ever tasted. Have you ever tried unicorn? I bet you haven't. Let's see. Oh no, we can't. It's not value based. Why can't we give this as a gift? That's random. Yes, just give your leader this food that we just really do not need. We just have too much. How is this little bit coming along? The queen is training, okay. And we need to build some stairs. Can't do this, can we? But we can go from here. So where do we want to go? Yeah. Okay, so we still need to assign new squads. Where's Rizlu? I keep worrying that he's going to die because he's so old. I don't want him to die. He's too cool. I started playing DF because of you. I'm still trying to make my dwarves fish. That's so cool. I'm so happy to hear that. Are you having fun? hope so. Don't give up. Keep going. It only gets better. I promise. Caravan leaves your fortress. Well. Yeah. Well, ... Just go with the madness. Don't fight it. Just flow with the madness. At least I have found that that's the most effective way. I'm sure the fun will come eventually. Just my advice is do not be attached to anything for the first 5 forts, maybe. Even I mean, yeah. I think anyone who is actually a very experienced DF player, which I am not at this stage, it's just like, well, you just don't ever get attached to anything because it is going to, like, it only ends one way, really. I suppose people might argue whether that's the way it's meant to be done, but you know, we've gone so deep into this world that we're in right now already. Romthadar, and you know, all of the crazy stuff that I'm making around it, which is just because I'm obsessive and enjoy it. Like, I know that we're not going to be in this world forever, and that, you know, things could be destroyed and all sorts, but it just makes the story richer, really. And even if it all, you know, if something terrible happens and brings it all to a close, that's okay. Like, all the characters and having them fleshed out and all this good stuff, it's like there's nothing to lose from it. Just makes it even more dramatic if something major happens in the end. I hope we can achieve the goals that we have with this Civ, but I'm also doing most of this stuff for the first time, so that will almost certainly be the reason like for the downfall, probably. But it's all fun. Just gotta, you know, just gotta roll with it. I kind of wish the in-game tutorial covered a bit more stuff. Yeah. Yeah, what's really funny is when I remember when I started playing, and my approach with most games is I try and do things as fresh as possible. You know, I try not to read guides in case of spoilers or stuff like that. I did not understand. I did not understand the kind of game that Dwarf Fortress was, and I was just trying to work things out without reading like anything, and it was horrendous. And one of my friends was like, "Wait, you've played for like 50 hours or 60 hours and you haven't read any guides yet?" I was like, "Nah." We looked at my fort. It was just, yeah, like, obviously I didn't have a clue what was going on. Really, I knew the absolute basics that he had told me, the guy who first showed me this game, and you know, so things were kind of running, but it just, nothing made any sense because I hadn't read anything, and I was just blissfully, you know, like, oh, you know, yeah, no problem, just utter chaos and nothing makes sense. And so, yeah, that was funny. When it was explained to me, it's like, no, it's not. that's not really how it works. I threw the save files for the first forts into the fire and never looked back. Yeah. Nice unicorns, thank you. Hello, Peregrine. How are you? Unfortunately, they're not breeding at the moment. I think we hit 50. A few of them have died, but no foals for quite a long time, which is a bit concerning. So maybe I have to adjust that. If we want unicorns to be our sort of main thing, we can trade. We can get rid of the bears, or we can get rid of some other stuff, because they are kind of the whole deal of this place. And I would very much like to assign them as pets, so that maybe we get our population like moving to other places with them and establishing them in other locations, if that's possible. I think it is technically possible. Maybe unlikely, but you don't know unless we try. So, for science. So, we don't have aquifer yet. That's nice. Have you dealt with any aquifer problems yet, Whack-A-Mole? That's fun. My only accomplishment outside tutorials so far has been make chairs and tables because my dwarves were annoyed by the lack of them. Yeah. And cups. You'll need cups and goblets and as well. Crocodilia, hello, welcome. I learned how to deal with aquifers. Yeah, I think it's one of the first things we have to learn about, because things can go a bit wrong if we don't. Or it certainly gets covered in mud. Oh yeah, they hate not being able to drink in cups. Well, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you hate if you had to stick your head under a barrel every time you wanted to have a drink? Or use your hands? That would get annoying quite quickly. You'd feel like a wild animal. Aquifers are my favourite thing in the world. Yay. It can kill the dwarves, they slip and die. What, mud? Can it? I've never seen that. Right. Before I get distracted again, we are assigning these squads. We must assign these squads to get training. Okay. So, I once had a kid slip and fall like 20 levels and exploded on top of a mushroom in the caverns. Nice. What, slipped on mud? I have never seen that. But then, how did you know that they slipped? Was it in like a combat log? Is that how you knew that they slipped? I've never seen that. So maybe that's why. Maybe I just haven't seen it in the log or whatnot. Whoops. Okay, while I move extremely close to the screen to do this, because for some reason it improves my concentration. Oh, the stairs. Oh, okay, they were too crowded, right. Okay, that makes sense. Right, moon stance. Moon fate. Okay, let's do this one first, seeing as this is already set up. Melee potential. We've got all these excluded. We have mothers excluded, so okay, that's fine. So Good old Eurist, yes. Erdin. Nil? Oh, is Nil out of hospital now? We need to check on Nil. Nil unfortunately got caught up in a little siege that arrived earlier. Tekard. What's the farmers? Clothier. Stonecrafter. I think that's our legendary Stonecrafter, so Tobal. You're going to have a lot of training to do, Lorban. I think that's okay. Who else we got? Weaponsmiths. A soap maker? Kid? Ustooth. There you go, you're going to have plenty to do now. Moon Rain. Oh, Asen squad. Oh, okay, we need to sort that out as well. So Asen, for those of you who have jumped on this evening or who are new, Asen is one of the key characters in this fort. She's the mayor. She has been for, I think, over 10 years now. She's one of the oldest sort of characters. She's been here since maybe Migrant Wave 2. She's responsible for, well, she's basically been very impactful on the fort over time. So she's a very important character here. Malgu, good evening, my friend. How are you? They also can't fall through hatches. Okay. That's so awful, though. Peregrine. I'm just imagining, like, oh god, explode. Like they fell so far that they exploded. That's awful and also kind of cool at the same time. Right. So it was. God, I'm gonna have to maybe name them something different because Moon Fate. Okay, yeah. Moon Fate is going here, and we'll have to sort out some storage solutions for everybody. If we just put. If we just put a like a stockpile here, does that mean that only they will store their stuff there? Because in fact, no, I know that's not true because I've done it in other locations and it didn't work that way. So it needs to be with like armor stands and stuff, doesn't it? I think. So if we have this here, because in the main barracks or the older barracks here. Oh, the peregrines here. Are they going to kill it? Oh, I feel bad. I don't want to tell them to kill these animals now. Oh, they're trained. Okay. They're just hanging out. Maybe we don't have them hanging out in the barracks. We can set them to be assigned as pets, perhaps. So if someone wants to... What are you doing here? Please get your baby. Please get your extremely aroused. Wait, no, this isn't the aroused baby. We have a baby that has a very questionable personality, who is just aroused by everything. Frightening, awful, terrible. Possibly a suggestion to make to Bay 12. Maybe don't have this on the babies. Maybe we can sort of separate that somehow. It's a little bit, little bit, you know? So Peregrine, they have been trained anyway. So, whoops. Oh. So, let's make them available. And then maybe somebody will pick it as a pet. What are you doing? Just training by themselves in the most awkward place possible. Ladies, you're being a little bit awkward there. Didn't know constructing stairs out of light material helps. Well, one thing that would stop that from happening, if you built from featherwood, if you are ever in a good biome, I have read that it's bouncy. So if a dwarf falls from a height onto featherwood floor, it's bouncy. But I haven't tested. I would like to test that. We should test it, guys. We should test this, like, imminently. Zombie, hello, my dear. How are you? How are you? Right, let's deal with this. Dwarf jumping castle. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Actually, how would we get them to go off the side? Just thinking technically now. How would we have them jump, so to speak? Right, we want them training. Here he is, our guy. Oh, that's useless. That's really annoying. So I don't know if there's any way around that particular issue with small creatures gnawing their way out of cages, because it just happens forever, infinitely. And then you end up with your trapper just continuously putting them back into the same cage. Like, if they're not made of wood, then I suppose it's not. So small traps just can't be made of wood, because if that happens, it's just a never-ending cycle. Featherwood science sounds exciting. It does. We're going to do it. Heavy material also increases the damage. Lead floors are great for a pit trap. Ah, that's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, look at this. Just, no, stop. Oh, here's our cat. Oh, he's in confinement. Let's let him out. We're doing that right away. Here she is. Oh, she's getting old. Oh, no. She's getting on. We better hurry up. She might. I know cats can live older than 13, but that's quite old for a cat. So I don't. Maybe we've left it a bit long. We've been waiting years and years and years for a cat to come with a caravan. So let's see. Yeah, not being able to see the edges of these is annoying. Right, Asen. Where are you training? Is it just like a random barracks, I suppose, if they don't have an assigned? Moon Fate. Are you assigned to the wrong... Three squads assigned, yeah, okay. So, Moon Arrows is fine. Organisation, not the best. Moon Fate. So we can move you and you as well. So yeah, just the moon arrows and the moon. Why? Okay. Right, I see. I'm remembering. I consolidated everything into the one space. Yeah, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me now. So yeah, we should just have the moon blades and the moon arrows in here. What do we do with this? This awkward space. I think if we... I saw somebody the other day with like a pit here. I don't know technically if that does much. Stick them all in a room together, get some kittens out. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the hope. Nice, okay, we have a still here again. So we're making drink again. Very good. Oops. From fruit. Every day. And we'll make another 25 because why not? Yep. Daily. Just do it on the other screen. Just gonna check our is there anything on here that shouldn't be? Blueberries, cherries, cranberries, still lots, pears, persimmons, yummy, sunberries. So we're not using some. We need to start making more sunshine next year, ready for the Sunshine Festival to celebrate 25 years. We hope. Let's not, jinx it. Let's not jinx it. Oh, here he is. How old is he? He's only 6, half her age. But she could be gay, and so could he. We don't know. Palladium Puff, hello. Sorry, I didn't spot you there. Welcome, lovely to have you. How is your day going? Oh, something's going on. We'll see if they get along. We'll see. For some reason we can't assign, so I tried to. This is our little grave for our original cat, Godin, who lived. There was a whole little story behind him, but I couldn't assign this grave specifically to the pet. So I think if we do a tomb here, for example, and then try and assign, so we can't specifically assign a pet. It will just automatically. Yeah. So I don't know if there's any way around this. Whether we can specifically assign pet graves. Can you bury a specific animal in a tomb? I mean, this is 10 years ago. This is. It boggles my mind, and this is just another reason why I love DF as much as I've just become so obsessed with it, because reading there are just no games barely any games that have even existed that long, let alone... I don't know, but yeah, I tried to do this before and it was annoying because yeah, it would just randomly assign them. If it was inside their owners, would that fix it? I mean, how am I even going to check at this point? Yeah, let's just leave that. I'll have to look for an answer for that. But he has his little memorial here, Godin the cat. Yep. The slab in memory of Godin died peacefully in the year 163. Loving father. Loving father to his daughter here, who has taken up his position, protecting, taking care of, you know, all of the pests in our larder. Hello, Anthoric, welcome. How are you? Lovely to have you. How's Asen doing now, actually? Because she was a bit grumpy. Not too bad. Are they socialising? No. Olin is still attending a meeting with himself. I don't really know what's going on there. Why is he attending a meeting? Doesn't he need a role to attend, like, or hold meetings? I don't know what's going on. Who are you having a meeting with? You could go and talk to the other dwarf here. No? You having a wee dig? Aye, yes. That's nifty. Do you play DF? Or are you just looking at this going, what the heck is going on? Because I'll be honest, there are DF players, we still do the same thing. That's kind of one of the major reasons I think I really love this game. Is the amount of times you just go, what's going on? What's happening? Why is this dwarf in a tree? And then you realise he's been scared to death by a hamster or something because he's deathly afraid of hamsters. So he ran up a tree away from the hamster and then fell out of the tree and like broke his neck. Yeah. And then a log fell on his head. Yep. The drama never ends. We're still sparring. She doesn't need to wander anymore, apparently, but we're still gonna need to do this. Let me know where you're watching from today, guys. I was about to ask about the weather because it is, well, it has been freezing here the last few days. I literally cannot afford to have the heating on because this country is insane at the moment with these things. Like the cost of these things is a bit insane right now. So we're all just praying, like, please get warmer because it's literally too costly to have the heating on. I'm gonna be bankrupt, like, if not. Boston's cold. Just had more snow. I was looking forward to snow here because several people... Oh. The giantess Athathi. The giantess Athathi Sibal Latathethali. There's way too many ths in here. The giantess Athathi has come. A gigantic creature resembling a human, almost unparalleled in size. Ooh. Some nice cold weather. -4 in the night. Woo! That is a cute emoji. That is very cold. Stormy summer in Melbourne. Oh, Melbourne! Hello to you in Australia. Yeah, we have a giantess, so okay. Ooh. Oh, this is about to go down. A High Chancellor. I don't think they might kill it actually. Ooh, we might get more free stuff. Although we can't put it anywhere right now anyway. I want the glory. We want the glory. Oh. Let's have a look. She's very private, apparently. 364 years old. Whoa. That's cool. It was a cool description, wasn't it? Just enemies. Enemies, 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 enemies. Oh, I want to read about this in Legends mode. Look at all the places that she's gone and caused trouble. Oh. Oh, no, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Aw. I wanted one of our dwarves to get it. Just not bothered. Okay, well. Never mind. We could go and get the bones later if we wanted to, but it kind of takes the shine off it if you didn't kill it. We do have some Cyclops bones though, that we need to do something with. A skeleton, which would be humongous. So, what can we do with that? Okay, this is done here. Okay. It's getting me hype, even though the fight's already over. Ugh. We should really... Do we bother? It's soil, yeah. We can't have the queen walking, seeing bare soil. What? No, no, no. That will not do. That will not do at all. Wait, how are we going to do this again? Can I even... We can build this, right? There we go. I think giant bears can live to 30. But I think we have alpacas that we can potentially give the queen when this dies, but we're a bit sad when it goes because it's the only one we have. Giant grizzly bear, very epic. Oh no, dead one. I wish we could use their corpses for something, the fluffy womblers. But they're just like made of fluff, so. Maybe if we could make clothes from them that were really special or something. Kind of like giant or forgotten beast silk, but maybe fluffy wombler yarn. I think that's a cute idea. Maybe it's like extra warm or extra something. Yeah, fluffy wombler wool. Yeah. I would like, oh, it would make a great hat actually. Like an actual design for a hat. If it was merch, just a fluffy wombler hat. Heck yeah. Here we go. Steel. We're gonna need some different weapons at some point because we're all spears. We need. Yeah, Risley should really have been training up with maces, to be honest. But we need more blunt weapons. Striking demonstration. Yeah, because a lot of our best fighters are spear dwarves. Great fighter. We could change it, so we could do that actually. I think that might be worth doing. Warhammer. Yeah, any weapon choice. Let's see. If we want to do. So we can't have multiple choices for weapons. So if we assign 2, does that mean that they can choose between them, or that they're going to try and have both? Huh. We have multiple weapons. Weapon choices. Here we go, let's see. After you make the uniform, which includes the weapon type, you can assign it. Let's just see. Let's just see. I do not know. I've never tried adding multiple weapons. They'll be like my dwarves with 4 crowns on. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. We shall discover. Breastplates, helms, greaves, gauntlets, booties. shield or buckler, whatever you like. Yep. If only we could assign these. Steal everything, please. Thank you. Yeah, and then these, I suppose, yeah, we better make some maces. And then we'll swap it. Armourer, and we have it assigned to labors actually, so it doesn't matter. Weaponsmith. Oh, Asmel's the vampire, so she won't be doing that for now. Do we have any mandates? That was random. Yes, we do. Oh dear. High boots. We've just made high boots. Boxes? Okay. Right, one thing at a time. Maces. Heck yeah. And then she wants some boots again. Is it just one pair? Doesn't really. Just do a few. And coins and cages. So. Mint some coins, please. I think it was just the one. Just one, yeah. Asen wants some boxes. As in actual boxes, not chests. She wants actual boxes. Two, yeah, that would be cool to have two swords. Multiple layers of metal armor on, I believe the chainmail and breastplate. Yeah, so I know they can have the mail underneath the other things. I'll do like a big job lot of mail, maybe. And assign it to everybody in one go. Oh, the extra weight can slow them down. Okay. So yeah, maybe we only assign the mail to the more experienced dwarves. There is a change you can make to the rules to fix the issue with them equipping boots. Oh, there's an issue? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, is she actually talking boxes, like actual boxes? Can't we only make boxes from wood? Seems a very lowly request, Asen. Oh no, that's a bin. I'm getting confused with all my rectangular receptacles here. Alliteration. Isn't it nice? Yes, they won't equip their metal high boots and instead only wear the shoes if the equipment is set to be worn over their clothes. Wait, are you trying to say that none of my dogs have been wearing boots this whole time? Because if that's the case... Okay. Wait a minute. What? Oh my god, they've had no boots this whole time. Tyler! Hello, hello, hello. Hi, friend. How are you? Boots will be yellow. I did not even... This whole time they have just had no boots on. That's so funny that the Queen likes boots and we've just been making loads of excess boots and nobody's been wearing them. So there's just piles of boots. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, my friend. Lovely to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Nobody's been wearing boots this whole time. That's hilarious. So our longest standing, oh yeah. So we need to fix that then. Well, I'm surprised no one's had their feet chopped off by this point. Maybe that's why they like chopping feet off so much. Maybe that's the lore explanation. Because they love chopping off hands and feet. It's their favourite thing. So it seems. Oh, those are our decorative boots. We would never dare put those on our feet. Yes. Don't you know that it's dwarven fashion to have piles of high boots? Gosh. We should all know this. We should all know this by now. Culturally, it's unacceptable not to have a pile of boots. Honestly. Imagine, like, I wish we could get things like that in adventure mode. But it would just be impossible because, well, yeah. Imagine if you had like a stockpile, like a garbage dump stockpile that was just up to the moon. Just piles and piles and piles of whatever it is. Reaching to the sky. Yes.
Hey Abby, it's time to
Oh,
relax for bed.
thanks Google.
Do yoga, journal and get ready for bed.
The high boots are actually high heels. Very uncomfortable. Well, actually I said this. I understand it with the Queen. She has a thing for boots. You know, I like a good pair of, set of boots. Absolutely. Cannot go wrong. So they are not set to constant training, but they've been training for ages. Elves just understand time differently, I bet. When you're as old as the world, time probably just doesn't mean anything anymore. We'll keep it marble because it looks so nice. If we have any. Ooh, not a lot. But let's do it anyway. Because it looks swish. We should definitely be prioritising other things right now, but the Queen must be satisfied. There is a mod that fixes it, but the description for mod also includes... Oh, okay, how to do it in the raw. Yeah. A quick restart and suddenly they're wearing boots. Nice. I wish we could have priority set for building as well, like with assigning priorities here, because then you could set them to build in the right order and you wouldn't have to do it manually in the corners. You got your lovely ladies to put on them heels. Heck yeah. Fashion. High fashion. Get it? because we cannot let them out, obviously. Should it be blue? Is that going to annoy me if I don't use blue? Nah. We all laugh, but you can't hear us. Thanks, Yagnid. Thanks. Thanks for the emotional support there. That would be good to have building priorities. Yeah, I think so. I don't think DF hack does that. If it does, I wasn't aware of it. I can actually just suspend them and re-allow them in safe order. Mostly, yeah, precisely. It would make it much easier to do larger building projects as well. Okay, now how are we gonna do this without... I guess if we just lock this for now. Yeah. Oh, but how do we want to do... This is so annoying. Doing it like this. Okay, squad. So we have this squad here. We have. It'd be good to have some rests or some different squads. But okay, so Moonrain. So Asen. Definitely time she had another squad again. She was the second military commander in the fort historically. The first was a female dwarf called Kubuk. She was the only female dwarf in the original Embark with the original 7. Unfortunately, she died. The story is very cool. I will be telling it at some stage in whatever format I decide, probably a video. But yeah, she had a rather dramatic end to her life. And Asen took her place as the head or just in charge of the military at the time. But she hasn't had a squad since then, so she is the mayor as well now, so I suppose she is quite busy, but yeah. Wait, is that going to be... Is she going to struggle to train them time-wise? I don't know. Moonfangs, we need another leader for the Moonfangs as well. Oops. Hello. There we go. Do we have kittens yet? No. Yep. Let's see. If we choose from our original epic squad, the Moonblades, although I don't want to... Mossus, I think. We have Law, the Duchess, as well. So we could make Law... We need to sort her rooms out as well. We have been completely ignoring her. We're going to do some serious training and everyone's going to have some time off for the Sunshine Festival. So hopefully everybody doesn't get too upset by them. Yeah, corners are so annoying. Agreed. Non-lethal work accident. Yeah, just stuck in a corner. Opens kind of cat food. I summon Madame Tamsi. She will. She's getting to know like the time. So she comes and tells me, she's like, you should be in bed now. Also feed me and pet me, please. La. Even more of them to confuse me. Nobility. Wait, can I just search for her? Oops. Appointed officials. Why can I not see you? Have I already given you one? Okay. Cuddle, the dungeon master. Maybe. Mossus. Getting unhappy. Okay, so Mossus maybe then. Mossus, it is you. Looking awesome with your ginger beard and your cloak. Very nice. Yeah, we'll deal with Asen later. You have been chosen, my friend. Okay. Yeah. Melee potential. Axe Dwarf, okay. But yeah, we need blunt. We need blunt stuff. Kib. Who else we got? Cole, I'm sure you have children. Must be the other Cole. Weaver. Engraver. Yep. Tanner, yeah. Beautiful. Fresh recruits. Fresh recruits. Can we assign? We can't edit it, can we? Once it's made. See what happens there. He's dropped his spear. Oh wait, no, you want your spear, bro. You want your spear. Or do we just have tons of spear dwarves? Oh, it's just gonna make sense to have. Yeah. Sorry. No, get your spear back. That's your name, spear. Sorry, my man. Yeah. So the daddy squad, the old original squad, all getting their own squads now. Slowly but surely. Excuse me, but he'll have a choice of whichever item he wants. Aww. Oh Oh dear, what's happened here? I thought this child was just like sadly looking at the Wombler. Oh. Poor Rovod. I think there may have been an accident here. Players with toy axe. When you say toy axe as dwarves, I think we know that they're not really toys, are they? They're just little axes. They're probably very sharp, I imagine. Just give the child a small weapon. It's okay. That's fine. We are not concerned at all. And we definitely need search features in these lists, because this is not a fun thing to do. No, it is not. Goodbye, trash. Oh, it makes me so happy to just see it disappear. Goodbye. All the food in the world. Love the trash pit. Thank you. So do I. It is my pride and joy. I actually recorded it, right? So I was looking through it. I bought a couple of weeks ago this, sorry, getting sleepy, external hard drive for all of the, you know, video content and editing and all that stuff that's going to happen. Exciting times. And so I was going through loads of files on my PC, moving them, and I found the recording that I did of the first time that I successfully built a lava trash chute, and I just recorded the process of all my dwarves throwing all their old socks and stuff away, and I just sat and watched them do it for like 5 minutes, and I was just, it was blissful, so good. And you know what, I know I don't need to explain that to anybody who plays DF. That first experience of them getting rid of all the rubbish was just so sweet. It was lovely. A lovely, lovely time. Yeah, unicorns not having babies. I'm gonna have to investigate this in a bit more depth, I think. It has been a good few years. They were capped, but yeah, we definitely should have had some more by now. Definitely. Right. We need a few doors here, don't we? Oh, we have 2. Beautiful. That's what we want. And probably a hatch. Oh wait, the queen. Oh crap, she's sleeping on the floor. She's not haggard. She's changed again, but we'll see how long it lasts. We'll see. We'll see. But she's not haggard. Wait, what are you doing? Why are you asleep? I just don't know. I just don't know. We're gonna need another door. And floor. Beautiful, beautiful. Get those stairs finished. I'll leave these just. Oh, I'm sorry, Queenie. I could have just locked this door. Very silly. She just needed to sleep. She just had back problems. Oh my god, that is why she's been so unhappy. She just needed a good lie down, a nice sleep on a hard surface, sort her back out. Fine, feeling all better. I get it. Wait, did I cancel this? No. Good job, Dwarfs. I love seeing you be efficient. Excuse me. I'm slowly but surely getting more efficient on Wednesdays after work. Try and finish a little bit early on Wednesdays, give myself a bit more time to eat and so on and prepare so I can get a good few hours in for Wednesday. Right, beautiful, that is done. So we just need to put a door in here. Or do we? We should put a door in here. Steel. Seems smart. Hey, lots of clothes made. Now we'll just make some more because we will need more. And we may as well. Right, we didn't assign them a barracks, did we? And it was the Moonfangs. Yes. And then this can be, so I think I want to put Ascens in a special location. And I'm thinking of building this out down here to extend the temple a little bit and do something nice here. Oh, performing a dance, that's cute. We haven't saved in a million years. But we have those squads now, so another 20 dwarves are going to be training up. Very nice.
Speak French.
Tyler!
And enter.
Welcome, Melon. Thank you very much for the follow. Come on in to the Mines of Moria. Oh, I really need to do a rewatch of Lord of the Rings very soon. It's been like a whole year. It's way too long. Way too long. Oh, in fact, I'm going to do that this weekend. And ironically, I have to remind myself that I'm going to do it because I will just forget that that's what I wanted to do. Such is life. Guys, we hit 200 followers as well. By the way, it was off stream. Almost. I think we were at like 198 at the end of last stream. And we hit 200 a few days ago. Amazing. Amazing. And subs, you guys were just amazing. Very, very generous gifters last stream. We had Iglik and I think we had Devil as well. And gifting tier 2, Iglik. So generous. You guys are the best. But for all of you who are lurking in the chat, I'm going to give you a shout out here. I'm going to say hello. Oh, Oh, and I see it looks like we may possibly have a few more ladies watching this evening. I'm just, of course, basing this on usernames, but it is one of my aims doing DF content and streaming to try and encourage more female players, or at least to bring them out of hiding, because I know that we're, you know, a bit mysterious or whatnot. Yeah, so hello 00 Emily, hello Lonely Girl, Alistria, hello, thank you for being here. Another TV viewer, hello, hi, thank you for being here. Commander Root, Donk7, Drapsnut, Elite Tardigrade, yeah, Heretic, Mark Zink, Mighty Rhett, hello, I think I remember you from the other day. Sleeping Beauty Syndrome. This is Sunreal. Oh, this is Unreal, lol. Hello to all of you, if you're still here. Appreciate you even if you are just lurking. Thank you very much. I do that while I can. Maybe in the future, who knows, I'll have, you know, more viewers and reading you all. In fact, no, I'll still try and do it regardless. Appreciation. DF community is really welcoming of newbies, especially compared to some other nerdy things like D&D, Warhammer, Magic the Gathering, video games in general. Yeah, I absolutely love this community already, honestly, and it's only been... I actually looked back the other day, and I thought I'd started properly consistently streaming in September, but it was only November. So yeah, it's just been awesome, so much fun. We're only a few months into our journey, and yeah, already we're at 200 followers, which is amazing. Lots of gift subs over the holidays, so you know, I know it's normal for gift subs, won't always resub, but the support has been amazing to have hit almost 75 subscribers in less than 3 months, with only 2 streams a week as well. Yeah, crazy, amazing. How long had I been playing before I started streaming? I started with Steam release. So, oh God, when was that? Was it April? I can't remember. Oh no, sorry. It was December. So Christmas last year. Wow, has it been that long already? So 2022, Christmas 2022. So it must have been, I think, the beginning of last year. Wow, that has gone fast. Wow. Yeah, it was not long after it came out on Steam. Oh. But I wasn't playing it, I wasn't obsessed then like I am now. It took me a few months to really start getting addicted. And then I think it was by the summertime, it basically became the only game that I was playing, I think. Definitely the second half of the year, it was all I was playing. I don't actually know how many hours I've got now. I'm definitely like, if I was to estimate, I must be at least like 700 hours by now, definitely. Because it's been all I've played since, for like 6 months or something crazy, or longer than 6 months. So yeah, I'm getting us there. But also I haven't played all that many forts in that time. So this Ilonzanor, the fort of Moonheart, this main story fort that we have going, was only in total about, I think, my like 15th fort or something, like 12, 13, 14, 15, something like that. So yeah, I'm still despite the amount of hours that I've got in this game already, still relatively inexperienced player. Which is insane. When you think about that, when you think about, okay, how many games could you say that about? Where you've played for over 500 hours and you still haven't touched several, or like barely touched several of the elements of the game. I mean, I know adventure mode is still not here yet, or it will be very soon. But yeah, it's just crazy. So, you know, but I also, I don't rush through stuff. Like, that's not the way I play games generally. I like to take my time, and I enjoy the stories, the lore, the characters, all of that stuff. I'm not a min-max player. I'm not really a very competitive person or any of this. I just like to chill, get immersed, all that good stuff. Like, I like D&D as well. So, and for me with D&D, it's all about like the role play, again, the character development, all of that. So yeah, that's kind of what I like. You know, you won't see me playing competitive stuff. It just doesn't, that doesn't really bother me. But then I'm also an only child, so, you know, I probably didn't grow up with that urge, but I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather just be happy in my own little world, you know. The Forgotten Beast, Avi Lebonovinira has come. An enormous one-eyed theropod. It has a curling trunk and it undulates rhythmically. Its purple taut feathers are long and broad. Beware its poisonous bite. Theropod. What's that theropod again? Theropod. Dinosaur. Ooh. I've been playing since 2010, and I've been in streamers' chats these last 2 weeks, helping people find struggling on stream. That's very kind of you. I would honestly say I'm no expert on the game either. Yeah, this is what I mean. There are people who have literally played this game for a decade and still, like, it's one of the great things about DF, in my opinion. There's just, yeah, you're always discovering new stuff. This is so cool. So, this Forgotten Beast is basically a feathered velociraptor that's purple. That is epic. With a trunk. Ew. Okay, that's kind of creepy. What's on fire? Oh, there's a bristly worm. One of the worms must have fire, I think. And it has a tail. It looks like it has a monkey tail, but it's kind of like the shape of a velociraptor, but with a strange elephant trunk. Ooh, I think this is the diamond, the red diamond one that's been hanging around with its deadly freezing dust. Oh. Who's going to win? Yeah, Nawara. Is that it? Did it die? Nawara's dead. Oh, yeah. Red diamond. I want it. Oh my god, we need it. We need it. Oh. Why are you lolling? Yeah, they're fighting. Have you not watched them fight before? It's amazing. So much fun. Oh, I want this. We're gonna get this. And I want the platinum crab as well. We have a solid platinum Forgotten Beast. A red diamond. But it's coated in frozen extract. Is that going to be a problem? Ooh. I guess we'll find out. Wait. This was very injured though. It had already been fighting things for a long time. So, I'd love to see it. I wish I could catch these guys in cage traps. So you can catch them in cages, but they have to be webbed, which is difficult. Yeah. Very tricky. I have not attempted this yet. Unicorns, please have some babies. Please have some babies. Right. Hype. It is done, almost. Excuse me. You should not be in here. Why are you, nil? Just enjoying the Queen's library, I see. And now you're stuck. Oh, crap. Do you mind? Please vacate yourself. And you're wearing a gold... Nil. Nil. I think you're getting a bit too big for your boots here. That gold crown was not for you. But I mean, okay, fair enough. The Queen did not want it. She was not interested. Had a little sniff around, have you? Yeah, Nil. She's having a fun little time. Had a little snoop around. Picked herself up a gold crown. What are you reading about? Mystery of the City. Yeah. Well, we're going to put that down now. Thank you. Yep. We're going to vacate now. Madam. Thank you very much. There we go. And now there's a random bear here. Okay. A stray black bear. I mean, if it gets stuck, it won't starve, so... Oh, maybe it'll be a little baby bear for the... Oh, no, now you're here. Oh. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Please, just please go. Get out. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't even be in this burrow. Thank you. No, please no one else sneak inside. Just accessorizing, yeah. Now stay on the right side, please. Oh, thank goodness. Hurrah. It is done. But we do need to lock these doors. Is anyone here? No, but we do have trees. So she could technically escape if she wants to. So we should probably chop this tree down. I mean, if she wants to escape, that's kind of hilarious. So maybe she can do that if she really wants to. Do you want to put a few unicorns in here, maybe? We do need them to breed, though. Or a few peacocks. Maybe let's move, let's expand. Yeah, if we expand it into here. Oops. I think they should, whoops, they should move between the spaces. Maybe. Yes? Thinking about it? Yeah? Yeah. Mm-hmm. A couple of them. Some more of the boys. Come on. Yeah. That'll do. That will do. Just something nice to look at. Okay, that's locked. We don't have a cover, which we definitely should. But we'll deal with that. Wait, where did you come? Where did you come from, Nil? Where was she? Where were you hiding? Right, okay. And now you've come back. Honestly, you little pain. Come on. Why are you even here? Seriously. This is what you get for coming in and sneaking things, Oh, you're so annoying. Right, okay. If we just lock this door, actually, and then get her out the other way, that's probably more sensible. Oops. Nil, you're a little sneaky sneak. Do not appreciate it. She must have snuck in while I just missed her. The giant cave bear just hanging out like an eagle. That's the Queen's pet. And what was really crazy was that it's one of her favourite creatures, and we just so happened to have caught one. So lucky. Very, very lucky. Neil, can you move? You're being a real pain in the... And now you're going to stop. You have access to this... this burrow, don't you? Yeah. I know you do. So you can make your way out, no problem. You don't want to leave. Oh, thank goodness. Right, please. Out. Go. Goodbye. No, peacock in the door. Move. And now they're all in here. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Alright, so those doors are locked. We have some peacocks randomly roaming around. That is fine. Actually, having that excluded is going to cause problems because they're just going to keep pasturing, so let's just add that in. There we go. Right, is anyone else hiding? Or stealing things? There we go. So now they'll have access, and we can add some space for gathering fruit. Very nice. And we should probably lock this so so get excited. And we did make this like a little meeting spot before, so we could do that again if we wanted to, I suppose. Although there'll be nothing for them to drink, they can socialise there, maybe. New inn. The Born Gem. Now it's like a pagoda kind of thing outside. So what could we call it? The Divine. Divine is nice. Divine. Oh, what's a word? What's a word? It's made of featherwood, which I thought would please them potentially. House? No. Shelter, perhaps? We have shelter? Shelter, we do. Ooh. And featherwood is almost white in colour. Ooh. Volalinid, that's nice. That sounds very elvish actually. Volalinid. Nice, nice. Cute. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so now they have some access to go outside. Got some people training. Ongi being a little cutie over here. How old is she now? 73? Oh, Ongi's another one. Another brilliant character. And we just need to adjust the here we go. Let's just see all the way. Yeah. And I bet they're gonna go pretty much straight up. Do we need to remove this for any reason? Don't think we do, but nice and neat. Very pleasing. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. Still sparring. Oh, who's petitioning? The Rosy Guild for farmers. We already have one for farmers. Has many members. Built and furnished. Rosy Guild. I will forget 100,000,000%. But I feel like we made one already. Was that what this was for? Yes. Okay, so we just need to furnish it basically. Okay. Very good, very good. You have been sparring. She's still not haggard, guys. Guys, she's still not haggard. This is amazing. She seems to actually be recovering. But she does have a friend now. Will he be more than a friend? Let's put a pause on this training, shall we? Because they're both legendary, so it's really just for it's really just for someone's shoes. Who's got no shoes on? Please don't let it be the queen. She has one shoe on. So she's missing a shoe. That's not ideal. And wait, they both only have one shoe. Thanks, Jimmy. Have a nice sleep. Yeah, we'll be finishing up pretty soon. I too have work tomorrow, unfortunately. It is a school night. Right, we need some more shoes for the Queen. Oh dear. Do we have any more elvish sized shoes? Oh my god. She's going to grab something, but I don't think they'll be new. They're going to be old. You only have one shoe. Oh right, okay. She'd get another one, but we need to make her some new shoes. There we go. So that'll meet their wonder need. Oh, we should have engraved that, but we can do that later. Aww. Oh, they're right next to each other. It's so cute. She likes him. Yeah, I know. So we dropped some stuff in for her. So it's mittens. So we need mittens, socks, and shoes. Yeah. Mittens, socks, and shoes. Where are we? And if we set Ongi to do it, then she will almost certainly do a fabulous job. So the annoying thing is that I have to set it to be dumped immediately, otherwise people come and grab it. So yeah. Yarn socks. That will be 5 sets. Beautiful. And size for elves. Then we'll do yarn mittens because she wants the mittens. For elves and gloves as well. She's a cold one. She is. Her extremities need extra layers, gloves and mittens apparently. Right. I hope we met her mandates. Oh, crap, we didn't do ass ends, did we? Boxes, high boots. We did set it though. Just children playing in here. You still playing with the... Oh, they look so sad. Just their poor little fluffy dead bodies. Oh dear. Look at them. So sad. They need a use. Oh my gosh, all this food. We just have so much, I can't. We're going to end up with 10k food. Holy moly. And we're not moving drink. We've got so many barrels. Have we stopped making barrels? Because we definitely don't need barrels anymore. Yeah, I don't think we've made barrels in years. Years and years. Why not dump some cloth down there and have her make it? Yeah, so I did think about that before, but it was just a pain. While I'm keeping them confined. But we have one native gold block, so if we want to build something for her, maybe we could do it here. This is Alatha's bedroom now though. They have this little library as well. So actually we can set them to dump this stuff and smooth this little area as well. I might get them to do some engraving actually, because it's nice sometimes you can pick up little bits of lore from their engravings. if you just let them engrave whatever they fancy. Whip fine. Yeah, where are you going to put this? You're going to have somewhere to put it, aren't you? So, what was this for? Finished goods, to try and get your acquire item need met, but we didn't manage to do that. So let's just allow for plants and fruit. Oh, yeah, the feather eggs have fallen. So I knew it wasn't time yet. I don't know why they were trying to... Oh. Hello? Kivish. I'm so sorry. Good job we did those extra tombs. I am hungry again. I need to remember to have like a little snack break, because I always eat a bit earlier than usual on stream days. And then I end up eating like a snack right before I go to bed, and it keeps me awake for an hour. No good. Yeah, halfway snack time, stream snack time. Have our new emotes been approved yet? No. Yeah, we have a few. I added a few animated emotes today. That was fun. I think you'll like them. I did post them in the Discord. So we have. Ah yes, and they look. I think they look pretty close to the status bubbles in game. So we'll see how they look in chat. But I thought it was a fun idea. Stiger! Hello, Stiger. Stiger. Yes. Because my name is Abby. And you're a Stiger. Quad's looking good. Thank you. Yeah, I did a lot of tidying up off stream actually. So yeah, we're starting to doing a few improvements. Ongi, we want you to just be doing some specific things right now. Spinning, nursing, yeah. But yeah, we've got some plans. We have several new squads training up. We need to decorate this a little bit. I will assign some engravings off stream because I like to make them specific. So not all of these are specific to Rizlu here, but quite a lot of them are. So I went for to do as many as I could. Engraving for Security of Ebka. Don't know who that is, but we'll definitely find out. Here we go. So Rizlu. And here, so yeah, so when he became when we gave him his squad in 172. So nice. An image of Rizlu the human and the deviant deer, the steel shield. He's raising the deviant deer. The artwork relates to the naming of the deviant deer in Moonheart. Oh, you see, I love this. I love how we get to see the actual name in English in engravings. Because I didn't know that was the name of his shield, but now we do. Very cool. Engraved on the floor is a finely designed image of Rizlu by Sodal. He is labouring. The artwork relates to the studies of the human Rizlu in Leap Lucid in order to be with the Master in late winter of 103. So before our fort was even founded. His master, if it's still on here. God, he has a lot of cousins. Oh my god, apprentice? Oh no, he was training someone. Ebka and Kobe. Was it Ebka? Interesting. It's just, yeah, engravings are so much fun. I really wish we had a way of mass designating them, but I know if it could be done, it would have been done by now. So, yeah, it is a pain to have to, you know, choose every single one that you want, but it's just the only way right now. We have unicorns being born. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, I was so worried. Okay. Oh my god, how many do we have? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, stream marker. Clipped. Why does it look like there's loads and it only says... Oh, we have them born of Asmel's line as well. So this is how OTT I am about this. So we have, for those of you who don't know the story of Madame Budget, that is going to be, I keep saying it's coming soon, but it is. The legendary unicorn, Madame Budget, who is the reason behind all of the unicorn paraphernalia and lore in this fort. Madame Budget was a very strange, slightly bugged unicorn who took an dwarf's axe from him and then killed him with it. Okay? In my head, lore explanation was she's super magical, she's super powerful, she's maybe like spirit of the forest type, you know, unicorn. Yeah, there's something funky going on there. We capture her, and she becomes like a, you know, she's feared and revered by the dwarves here in Ilonzanor, and she became almost like a, not a god, but you know, she was a very important being in the making of the fort's lore and beliefs and culture. And we still have some of her descendants in our breeding stock, which is why some of their names are wherever it's gone. So Asmel was her only son, her only foal, and so he was studied for as long as I could arrange it and get it to work and whatnot. And so yeah, we still have some of her grandchildren, her grandbaby unicorns, in this herd, and I'm trying to keep her bloodline going for, like, you know, lore-y purposes. It's just the most OTT thing, but it's flavourful. I like it. So yeah, we've got unicorn foal. Yeah, I mean, look how many there are here. There are tons of them. So that is definitely an incorrect alert. How many did they give birth to? I mean, I'm very happy about it. But there's definitely more there than... Oh my god. Look at them all. They're so beautiful. Oh my god. There's what, like 20 there? We must be over 50 total unicorns now. Or have we just made up the difference? I'm confused, but happy. Because yeah, we need as many as we possibly can. If we want to spread the power and the magic and the loveliness, although they have murdered more dwarves than any other creatures in this playthrough, than literally anything else. Unicorns have killed more of our population than anything else. But yeah, they've been redeemed, right? This was the plan. This is what Asen wanted, or it was at least part of what she wanted. She wanted to get revenge for her daughter, because her daughter, for those of you who are new here this evening, Asen's daughter was killed. Her baby daughter was killed by a unicorn. And so she decided, potentially under the influence of Madame Bridget's magic, nobody really knows, it's contested, instead of just killing all of the unicorns that that we captured, or that came and attacked us, she said, no, we're not going to just slaughter them, we're going to capture them and we're going to bend them to our will. We're going to break them and we're going to make them our animals. We're going to domesticate them. We're going to learn how to train them, be masters at training them, and then have them fight for us. So we're going to use their power as our own, essentially. And that's what we've done. Unisplosion. Yay! I know. One of the animated emotes is the unicorn face, and it's honestly such a good angry emote. Like, yeah, we need a few more unicorn emotes for sure. The Queen, oh, brilliant! I think we have just done this, but just for good measure. Oh, I just want to keep playing. Oh, I need to sleep, man. It's too fun. Everything good. It's like right at the end, and it really annoys me when we finish a stream and if I accidentally leave it running, or if I try and do like one or two things, like all the excitement happens in those like last 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And yeah, it really annoys me when it's not on stream and I don't catch it happening. So I just don't do it now. Unless I have a planned session like I did this week, where I was doing something specific, I was cleaning up, I was deleting like loads of old items and all that kind of stuff, doing engravings, assigning stuff, boring things that just, kind of maintenance. Honestly, sometimes I hear myself talking at 2 a.m. minimum. Ned, look, I need music. I wish I've been through that stage of my life. Yeah. I've done it. I can do it when I need to, but I am not a nice person when I don't sleep. I'm not nice to me. I'm not nice to anyone else. I'm just a very grumpy person. I can, like, a day or two, okay. Any more than that without a good sleep, I'm just like, nah. Unfortunately, I'm still in the 2 a.m. gaming stage in my life. To be honest, look, I don't think I'm ever going to escape it totally, because sometimes you just need a good sesh. You need a good gaming session, you stay up, and it's great fun. But in the week, because when I do it, if I stay up too late on a work night, it's always the day after when something unexpected comes in and they're like, oh, we need you to work on this today. It's an emergency. We need your full focus. And I'm on like 4 hours of sleep. I'm just like, okay, yeah, no problem. And it's always the way. I'll have had like nothing to do all week. And then I'll think, oh, this week it's really chill. There's like not a lot of work going on. And I'll stay up late. And then the day afterwards, it all comes in. It's like, okay, we need you like really on form today. I cannot win. Helps not have more kids. Yes, well, 100%. If I'm blessed with, with children one day in the future, that will be a whole new adventure of its own. And oh gosh, yeah, even less sleep, probably multiple years without sleep. So I've heard, and I could, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It doesn't sound great. I think as a species we're very lucky that we are designed to like survive it, you know, like we have all the hormones and the feelings, because if we didn't, we probably wouldn't go in for it, to be honest, because it's very hard, very hard. Oh, well, it looks like we're making the maces, that's good. Look at it, look, she's just stressed. She's just stressed, she's satisfied at work, look at this. She's enraptured after communing with it's just being with family now. Well. We're working on that one, my dear. And we have been for months. So, honestly, I believe that it's possible. I think it could happen. Can you imagine if they got married? Oh my god. Ooh, nice. Steel maces built. Oh, what a wonderful place to finish for the night. I am buzzing. I'm so happy. Like I said, a unicorn explosion. Hard pass on the tiny humans that, you know, just cost all my money and take, you know, all my sleep and etc. etc. Yeah, you have to have like, yeah, they say that kids, you want to try and have a tribe around you, and I completely see, you know, and obviously there are people who do it. Like I grew up with a single mom, and unfortunately, I think people who grow up with a big family around them, or you know, with mom and dad and everything, they're probably actually more the minority nowadays. You know, that's just the way things are. Yeah, it's. I respect deeply anyone who is doing both, you know, general life and kids at the same time. Kids and working and everything else that just happens in life. You know, I think about where my mum was at my age, and the fact that I was already like 10 years old or 11 years old, and yeah, it's a scary thought. It's a scary thought, but hey, you know, we make it work. You do it. Do what you gotta do. Make the best. Takes all my money and sleep. That's your cats. Yeah, pets. You see, I am very happy with pets for now, and I'm hoping to get a dog. I know that Tansy will not be pleased. I know she will not be pleased, but yeah, that will be happening. I have wanted a dog for years. My ex-partner, he was not a fan of dogs, which, you know, loved him dearly, great guy, still friends, but should have been a major red flag from point one. But you know, that's okay. We have our preferences. But I wanted a dog for years, and we didn't get a dog. And now I can get a dog. So when I'd like to be driving, which I don't drive. It's been an absolute nightmare trying to get that sorted since COVID happened. God, you know, terrible C word. But yeah, there's been such a massive backlog here in the UK. I don't know if it's the same in other places, but it's been almost impossible to get lessons. It was something that I've been like saving up for and waiting for. So there was all these delays because I'd said, you know, I don't want to get a dog until I can drive in case, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I'm getting to the point now where I think there's always a reason to not do something, you know, there's always an excuse to not try something or to just not do things. And you just end up waiting and not doing it. So I think more removing the blocks and just doing stuff, even if you're not 100% ready, within reason, you know. But yes, hopefully later in the year, an addition to the family, another fluffy addition. And I'm very lucky where I live. It's kind of perfect for walking dogs. There's loads of nice places I could go, or walks I can take said pooch on. So it'll just be trying to make sure that poor Tansy can adjust to her new friend. So I'll probably try and go for a younger dog, for a puppy, I think. Getting a full-size dog wouldn't, yeah, it was going to need to probably grow up or be accustomed to her. Well, I work from home, so yeah, that's not an issue for me, luckily. Yeah, and I have done for a long time, even before all of the, lockdowns and everything. I was working from home before that, so I'm very fortunate I have that flexibility. So yeah, and that was the reason. That was why I wanted a dog as well for such a long time. But there you go, we live, we learn. But yeah, getting off and talking about all the lovely pets. It will happen. Yeah, when I have a little bit of money, when I have enough money for said pooch to be spoiled as it will deserve to be spoiled. Yes, one thing at a time. Thank you very much, all of you lovely folks, for joining me for this next instalment of Ilonzanor, the Fort of Moonheart, here in our wonderful world of Romthadar, as we prepare to, well, we are strengthening our military, expanding, training up more dwarves so we can go out and take a few more settlements, so we can strengthen our ranks. We need to do a bit more defensive work. Of course, keep working on the Queen's needs and trying to secure her some new family bonds. Getting some, getting everything ready so we can hopefully retire in a safe place and then do a couple of new forts in the same civilization, so belonging to the Lanterns of Medicine, and expand that way. I would like to do that. I haven't tested retiring and then going back to this fort yet. I know that a lot of things about retiring and unretiring are still bugged, that there are quite a lot of issues. So yeah, at some point I will have to run some tests. We'll probably do that on stream for fun. We'll probably do that on stream because, it might be hilarious to see everything be a complete upside down mess. But yeah, my aim is to be able to come back to Ilonzanor after we have retired it. But we will see. We will see. Yes, what a lovely way to end, with lots of baby unicorns and just nice things. A positive end to the stream. No deaths. We had Nil get hurt. Actually, I didn't check on Nil. So let's see if poor Nil sustained any lasting injuries. I mean, she's very grumpy, but oh, okay, so no major. I mean, her head was apparently torn apart, so that's quite major. So she wasn't doing great. But she's alive and she's okay, I think. But she was pretty smashed up, yep. So her left hand, oh no, I hope that doesn't mean her carpentry work is her first thing, her left hand. So her left hand is just destroyed. And her head. Okay. Well, she's alive. That's the main thing. Yeah. We'll sort something nice out for Nish. For Nil, sorry. We do have a Nish. And we are also going to have, in the 75th year, our Sunshine Festival. We are making sunshine. We're going to give everybody time off, have a big party. It's going to be wonderful. So just under 2 years to go. we could do with giving them socialisation time before that. So maybe we do a quick little something or other before that happens. But it's going to be a big party. 25th year of the fort. So quarter centenary, big party, lots of sunshine, lots of food, music, drink, shenanigans, hopefully not tantrums and fighting and things. Yeah. Your dwarfs tend to mass migrate after retiring, which is fun for your new fortress too. Yes, so the one thing that we must remember to do when that happens is to assign all the unicorns as pets, because then they are likely to take them with them. But yeah, we will see. We'll do a few tests and see, you know, just to make sure nothing terrible happens, and we don't like just mess up everything we've worked for. But yeah. Space Potatoes! Hello! It's so nice to see you. We are finishing up. I'm so sorry. It's like the second time, or I know that's happened a few times. You've jumped on just as we're finishing up for the night. But I will upload the VOD, so I'll do that as soon as I've jumped off the stream. Yeah, not too long tonight. So although 3.75 hours. The last hour went really fast. Yeah, so I start streaming at 7:30 UK time on Wednesdays at the moment. I'd like to make it a little bit earlier, but it's hard for me to get it any sooner on a work night. But yeah, Fridays, I am considering moving my Friday stream to Saturdays, because yeah, I think it works maybe a little bit better, but we'll see. Or maybe alternate between, like Friday one week, Saturday the next week kind of thing. And it's nicer to start a bit earlier as well on those days. I try and start earlier. But yes, lots of good improvements. We've given our queen a nice little space of her own to enjoy outside, get that wonder need met. Lovely. Developing her relationship with Alatha. It seems to be working, fingers crossed, although he seems to be in the friend zone a little bit at the moment. But that's okay. We hold hope that great things can happen. We shall see. Will they become lovers? That's the hope. You'll have to tune in to find out. Or watch a VOD. Well, my lovelies, let me have a little look and see who we are going to raid as we move things to the end credits. And I hope you've had a lovely time. I hope you've enjoyed sharing a little bit of your day with me today. Everybody who's new, I hope you've had fun. Please follow if you haven't already, if you've enjoyed relaxing, playing DF with me. And for all of you who already follow and my amazing subs, thank you as ever. You are the coolest. And come and join the Discord for those of you who like DF and want to hang out and want to see some of the stuff that we share over there. I recommend lots of good stuff in there. Right. Here we go. We shall find somewhere lovely for you guys to migrate. And I'm trying to make a migration emote as well. But I'm coming up with ideas for that. I'm not quite sure. But always open to ideas. We've got the ideas and suggestions channel in Discord. So anytime you have a thought or a suggestion or an idea about anything, everything, let me know. Let's see, who have we got online this evening? Blind normally streams on Wednesdays as well. I think he does Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think. If I am correct. All right. Swap this over. Yes. It's only myself and Blind this evening. So there we go. We are migrating to the fabulous Blind. Ooh, it looks like he's doing something cool with Forgotten Beast right now. That looks fun. All right. There we are. We are preparing. We are preparing to raid. I should really have my camera on. Are we ready, my fabulous folks? See if I can do this. There we go. Thanks ever so much. As always, guys. Lots of love. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Let's go.